Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim, Dash. Hey, this is your brother Eldiathon. I'm back at you with another video. And this video is going to be a short one dealing with the MOTB. Just a quick update. As you can see on the screen, it's everywhere. You can't deny it. You cannot deny it. This is going to be the new digital currency. This is a method that you're going to pay for everything. You can see it right here on the screen. As I said, you can't hide it anymore. And it's becoming blatantly obvious. And the elites are making it obvious. They're putting in the movies. They're putting information out there. So you got regular Joe Schmoes are now realizing what this thing is. Christians are realizing what this thing is. Now, what led me to do this video, Spirit got on this bishop to do this video over here. And I implore you to go check this bishop's channel out, GMSI Salve 144. That's Bishop Roundup. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. All right. And he did this video earlier today, exclusive interview with Lucifer. Now, I didn't watch the whole thing yet, because Spirit jumped on me to do this video while I was watching first couple minutes. But it seems to be a skit, with some J Christians, and they're interviewing Lucifer. You can see over here. There's actually a show on called Lucifer, as you can see right there. It's either on Showtime or Netflix or one of them. So there's like a skit, and you're gonna see this Jake is interviewing Lucifer right here. There's another Jake with a mask on. When you hear his voice, you can tell it's a Jake. But pay attention to this. It was letting me to do the video. Down here, the ticker down here, it's talking about Palestine rebuilding the third temple. Now you see down here, it says mandatory RFID implants to begin for government officials as early as next year, right? World Union confirms new global currency to use RFID technology. All right. So I just did right there. He's got the scripture right there. 2 Corinthians 2:11, least Satan should get an advantage of us. Let's look up the word advantage. Let's look up the etymon of the word advantage. Let's check it out. Advantage. Position of being in advance of another. Advantage, profit, superiority. From avant, right? In French, you say avant means before. Probably via unrecorded late, blah, blah, blah. From before. And there's two scriptures that come to mind. Amos 3 and 7, right? The Most High revealeth his secrets unto their servants and prophets. And Isaiah 42 and 9, surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth unto his servant secrets unto his servants, his prophets. What is that? Habakkuk, I will stand upon my watch and watch what he will say unto me, right? At the end it shall speak. So these are all scriptures that go with this description here, because those scriptures are about the Most High giving his prophets instruction of what he's going to do in advance before it happens, so they can prepare themselves and also prepare the elect and tell the masses. But we all know the masses will not listen. Even these Christians here that know about the RFID chip. So among them, I'm sure there's going to be some elect or some people coming out of that, right, that are very sincere. But for the majority, even if you tell them what it is, just like we're over here telling the masses what it is, we have been for years, way before the Christians caught on, and way before other Israelites camps caught on All right, we are the ones known, and it's not bragging and boasting. It's just facts. FACTS is facts. GMS, we've been talking about the MOTB for the longest. And most of these other camps, they still have not caught on. The scriptures say, calls them what? Dumb dogs that cannot bark. Dumb dogs that cannot bark. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. Ignorant means they don't know. Whether they're willingly ignorant or unwillingly ignorant, because the Most High, he said what? He had blinded the prophets and the seers. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Let's look up the word bark. Not the noun, but the verb. They got the verb right here. Because the noun's talking about a tree, the outside of a tree. Bark. Utter an abrupt, explosive cry, especially of dogs. Right? That's what the Most High told us to do. To cry. Right? To cry out. Cry out this word. So we've been constantly barking. Explosive cry. Right? So we've been barking, but you got a lot of Israelite leaders out there, other leaders out there, so-called leaders of churches and of other denominations, that they're dumb dogs. They're not warning the congregation. And this thing is right around the corner. As a matter of fact, it's already out here. So because this video, I just did some simple searching, and then I came up with this, and I just wanted to, we're just going to read a little bit of this, a little bit, as Benjamin would say, a little bit of this. And this was published February 5th, 2023, Government Technology, govtech.com, if you want to go check it out yourself. As you should check out yourself anything that we say, anything and everything. We challenge you. Search the scriptures. That's what the scriptures say. The scriptures tell you search the scriptures, and because in there you will find life. Every person must be persuaded in their own mind. Try the spirit. We challenge you to check out everything we say. We're not going to make videos about you. We're not going to insult you. We're not going to create ad hominem attacks because you're how do you call it? You are challenging what we're saying. You're supposed to challenge what we're saying. See, these other camps out there, other Israelite leaders, if you challenge what they say in the scriptures, they want to lie. They want to call you names. They want to provide ad hominem attacks. They want to do skits. Why? Because that's all they got. They know that when it comes to the scriptures, they ain't got it. They don't have it. So they have to substitute the truth with entertainment. And that comes in forms of making fun of us. Because what we're challenging them with, they cannot overcome the challenge because we are coming at them with the truth. And if your teacher is telling you that the MOTB is anything other than what we say it is, because we're going straight to the scripture. Straight to the scripture. Revelation 13, right? The word there is charagma in the Greek. The Greek word used for Mark, Revelation 13. Charagma. I mean, do the research. I did a simple Google search and it's right here. It was the technical term for the Roman imperial stamp that appeared on various documents. The charagma was a seal stamped with the name and date of the emperor and attached to commercial documents. Now, if you've been listening to us, we've explained many a times how that your birth certificate, your social security number, the documents that you sign, the name that they've given you, right? The straw man in all caps is them sealing you with a stamp saying that you belong to the elites through those documents. But see, those are documents that you have to sign, and they have to create a straw man for you. But see, what they're doing is they're upping the game. I say this all the time, they're stepping up their game. Everything is digital. So now it's going to be a digital stamp, a digital all, to where they're going to insert something inside your body. They're going to alter the thing that the Most High created, right? And these are all scriptures we read all the time. But these scriptures, they just have so many folds to them. Because look, know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? Verse 17 says, if any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy, for the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. Now, our temples, meaning our bodies, right? Because this is where the Spirit of the Most High dwells, and his Son, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, they are defiled with what? The things that we're breathing, the things that we're eating, the things we're consuming. But we don't have any control over that. But the thing we do have control over is the option and the choice to take the MOTB. And once you put that thing inside of you, you are willingly defiling yourself and willingly giving or stamping yourself, your temple, which is supposed to be the Most High's, you're willingly giving it over to the Romans, to the elites, to the authorities. The Charagma was a seal stamped with the name and date of the emperor and attached to commercial documents. And you are a commercial document by way of birth certificate. We break that down all the time. A birth certificate is the same document that you get when you birth a ship, and you take cargo off the ship with the weight of the cargo, the weight of the whatever the cargo is, the weight, the name of the person that delivered the cargo. It's all the same thing. But now it's going to be done digital. This is why they have something called the Great Reset, which is all part of all folded into the plans of the C-19. When they rolled the executive orders for that, they rolled out all these other orders to make this come to pass. This is why when everybody was in the house, now they got everybody working at home, a lot of less people are on the highways. If you haven't noticed, the highways haven't been as backed up as normally as it used to be, I'll say it like that, because they got most people working at home. But with that, people are not noticing what's going outside. Military trucks going into different cities. The trucks, I'm seeing less tractor trailers, less trucks on the roads. But a lot of people are not noticing these things. While they had everybody inside for the C-19, they were putting 5G towers everywhere. Now you drive around, you see them everywhere, and you're like, when the hell did this thing pop up? Man, I've seen 5G towers hidden. They took fake branches, like, when you put a Christmas tree together and it's the fake branches. They have a pole with 5G panels around it, and they got fake branches, just like you put a Christmas tree together so it looks like a tree, but it's a damn 5G tower. I've seen it with my own two eyes. So they done this stuff while everybody was in the house. But anyway, going back to this, the Charagma was a seal stamp with the name and date of the emperor and attached to commercial documents. Apparently, it stood for the emperor's head stamped on the coins. So again, going back to the Charagma, the Great Reset, the digital currency, it's not going to be coins anymore, or dollars, or paper money. It's all digital, because we're living in a high-tech society. So there's going to be high-tech slavery, right? Then we could go here. Charagma. Right here, the Greek term charagma was most commonly used for imprints on documents or coins. The seal of the Roman Empire. So this is going to be the seal of the elites that you're gonna have. You're not gonna be able to buy or sell without it. So how can that be? I'm not even gonna go into the nonsense that's out there. Like it's the market, the MOTB is Caesar Borgia. How does it make any sense that you can't buy or sell anything without Caesar Borgia? So you gotta have a photo of Caesar Borgia folded up in your wallet or something. And when you go to buy something, instead of showing your license or whatever, you gotta show a picture of Caesar Borgia. Okay, you have the mark, you can buy with it now. That makes zero sense, my friend. I mean, you gotta be a complete idiot to believe that. But the news is the majority of people, they're idiots. This is why the elites refer them as what? Sheeple. Useless eaters. Right? Goyim. So the word for mark, charagma, engraved, etched, or imprinted. So this is literally going to be a digital thing inserted into the skin. A digital imprint, a digital mark. It's very obvious. So this says, from progress to bans, how close are humans? How close are human microchip implants? This is February 2023. A lot has happened in the past 12 months regarding human microchip implants, right? Because part of the C-19 executive orders is that Biden basically put the CNBC, if I said that right, or the digital currency, he put it on a warp mode, light speed, right? So that means there's a great reset right around the corner where everything's going to crash. They have to reboot the system. That's what a great reset is. When you have updates to your computer, you know, a new Windows update, your phone gets a new update, you have to crash it. In other words, you got to reset it. You got to voluntarily force a reboot to restart it. And then all the new systems kick in. And they've been testing these things for a long time with Venmo, with Cash App. This is why they're shutting these apps down, because they don't need them anymore. They did their testing. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is nothing but a test run for the digital currency to make sure that the elites and these big Fortune 500 companies and these major companies make sure that their transactions are secure. It's not to protect you, it's to protect them. Make sure their SA Tai Chi is secure. Make sure you can't hack. Because they put this stuff out there, they put it in the hands of hackers, they see who's gonna, the people hack them, then they gotta patch it, they gotta update it. And they make it to a point where it's pretty much unhackable unless you're an insider. So they're at that point now. The fact that people are finding out about this stuff, I'm talking about regular people and Christians, and it's all over TikTok and it's all over, got articles like this out there, and it's all over YouTube. The fact that you can freely get this information means what? What does it mean? Take a minute and think. It means that it's too late. It's already out there. It's already ready to go. If you can go on Google and read about it, it's already ready to go. Okay? And part of their thing is Psalm 64. It says their tongue shall fall upon themselves. The Most High puts it in their mind that they have to let the people know. Because their thing is that if they let you know first, however way they do it, they still put it in front of your face. They call it hidden in plain sight, wide eyes shut. They can go to the Most High and they can say, look, well, we did tell them, we showed them, they took it anyway, right? This is why the scriptures say this. Just put that in. Next, no, Revelation, Revelation 12. Oh yeah, remember to hydrate, brothers. Revelation 12, and I'm just gonna go to the point. Hold on. No. That's accuser of our brethren. Oh yeah, verse 10, and I heard a loud voice from heaven saying, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. So what they do is they set up traps for Jake to fall into, wickedness, and then they go in front of the Most High because they really think that they could run the same game that they run here on this planet for these simple Jakes, right? They set up these traps and they'll blame it. You know, they always got a boogeyman they blame it on. And it's the same people, them so-called the small hats, is them, right? But they always go blaming, pointing the finger at other people. You know, there's a saying out there that the small hats will scream out, they'll cry out loud in pain as they stab you in the back. So here it is, they're stabbing you in the back, but they'll scream out in pain like you're the one stabbing them in the back. That's how they function. But they really think that's gonna work in front of the Most High. I kid you not. That's how they think. I kid you not. That's how the pride of thine heart has deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Thou thought that I was altogether such as one as thyself. The nerve of them bastards. But yeah, so that's it on that, right? So let's go back to this here. Now, what does this say, man? Here's a roundup of recent developments. Headline from the Hill in 2023, human microchip implants take center stage. It's June, ain't no microchips. Well, it's June 27th and the microchips is everywhere, they're everywhere. Here's how that article begins. The novelty of replacing one's home key with a microchip implant is gaining worldwide interest, but there's another more compelling story under the surface. Why is this technology, an integrated circuit size of a grain rice, reviled by some and celebrated by self-proclaimed human cyborgs? And that's what they want to do. They want to turn everybody into a cyborg because look, technology is nothing but modern day witchcraft. That's all it is. That's all it is. Modern day witchcraft. And they want to turn everybody into a cyborg. Once you put that thing up in you, you're a cyborg. Okay. And they're going to package it. They're going to market it in a way that it seems harmless and friendly, something helpful, something for good for medical. You know, they got to market it. When they do order out KO, meaning order out of chaos, when they commit a false flag and provide a solution, the false flag and the chaos is them producing a want for the product they want to sell. Let's take the dart, for example, the dart for the C19. They produced a want for the product, which was what? The C19 they put out there. Now everybody wants something to fix it. And they created a demand. And then they pushed out the C19 dart, right? And they marketed it all over the news. And they hired people, right? Dr. Falsey, Bill Fakes. They hired these people to market the product. That's how they operate. And that's how they're going to market the MOTB. And it's going to seem very pleasant, and everybody's going to fall for it except for the elect, as the scriptures say. If it were very possible, they would deceive the very elect. All right? And it's going to be a very strong delusion, so that many Israelites who know they're Israelites, you know, we're out there speaking and all that, they're going to take it because the family's going to take it, and they're going to make it to a point to where it's going to seem like it's a privilege to take it. People are literally will kill you to get in front of the line to take this thing, because they're going to bring the world to its knees. The world's going to be begging for this, to eat, to buy things, to do anything, to not be excommunicated, to be remain in society. Just with the C19, look what they did. People, families broke up. You know, people lost their jobs or people took it. They didn't want to, but they took it because they're like, how am I going to feed my family? I need to work, this and that. So when they push this thing, it's going to be way more compelling to take it than the C-19 was. So people are going to take it. All right. So anyway, man, this software I'm using recording's got a half an hour cap, which is about to run out. So I thought I had okay, so let's read Revelation 14:10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which is talking about the nuclear missiles, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, who's Yahushua. So this is talking about the nuclear destruction. Right, Yahushua is going to be present in all the holy angels, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High Yahweh and the faith of Yahushua. So with that, brothers, sisters, I'm going to say shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Till the next time, shalom.